Hey all, J-Man here. I just want to tell you about beardedshirts.com. It's a great place to get a lot of cool superhero shirts and other merchandise. You can scroll, they've always got sales on. As you can see, they've got these really cool print all over shirts, which I really love. That's Eddie, the founder of the site. And if you're looking for stuff, all you got to do is you click on the search here and you can type in all over. And that's going to show you the all over prints, which are really, really cool. Look at that. You got Legion of Superheroes, you got Brave and the Bold, you got JSA, you got Superman, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, all kinds of stuff. So check out beardedshirts.com. Hello, Legionnaires. Welcome to the Legion live stream every Monday for now. Every Monday. This same time, we are on episode number 69. Wow, of the Legion of Superheroes. I know that get the jokes out of your system. I know FK's already been messaging me. Had a rough day today. My mom had a flood in her house. All 3 floors got nailed, so it's really brutal. So it's been just crazy. I'm really tired. I don't think Sean's gonna make it tonight. We're not gonna go super duper long. I've got a stream every day this week. I'm either doing a stream or I'm on someone's stream. So let's take a look at what's happening tomorrow. Same time. It should be okay. We've got it should be okay for tomorrow. Dazzler. We're talking about 4 issues of Dazzler, and this last one she fights Wolverine and Colossus. That's pretty cool. On Wednesday, I'm going to be on the Action Elite, which is my friend's channel. We're going to be talking about The End of Days, which is a Schwarzenegger movie. I think it's okay. I know some people didn't like it that much, so we'll see what happens. Thursday, I'm going to go see Craven, and I'll post a review for Craven when I see it. Friday is Earth's Mightiest Fridays, which I might change to Earth's Mightiest Mondays because it sounds better, but we'll see. Not this year, maybe next year. So 4 more issues of The Avengers. That's going to be on Friday. On Saturday, I'm going to be on Star Wars Marvel Purist, his channel, talking about Kraven's Last Hunt, which is an awesome storyline. I just reread it again to get myself prepared. It's great. Sunday, we are doing Days of High Adventure every Sunday. We're going to be talking about Dredd, so the 2 Dredd movies, Stallone and Carl Urban. We might do a versus, we might not. I'll see how I feel. So let's thank the channel members. These are the Legionnaires. Dan, Sean, Stephen, Brennan, Mark D, RR, Philip Story, S-Von82. Scotty's going to be here tomorrow. Digger Jim, Legion of Comics, Quag, and Quagnar. And, of course, the one and only Clobberin Times, our buddy that we lost this year. And we really miss him. We're basically, I wouldn't be reading Legion without him. So we thank him. He's a Legionnaire for life. Mike Alonso, Clobberin Times. The link to his channel is in the description of all my videos. Whether he would approve of those videos or not, I'm still putting his link in there. So make sure you check out the channel. It is still up as far as I know, and it's going to remain. So check it out. Make sure you guys are subscribed to it and watch some of the older videos. Someone asked me the other day about what was the Bob Haney stuff. I said, you know what? The videos are still there. They're still funny. I mean, those comics didn't get unfunny because we're not covering them. So go on there and watch those old videos. They're great. So check them out. Okay, well, lots of chat going on. Let me get everyone's. Let me say hey to everybody here. FK is here. Yes, we see. I know everyone says that. It's I don't know. It's slightly overrated. How about that? It's a problem. It's problematic. I don't know. It's all right. Joe Dog is here. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, let the jokes begin. Yes, yeah. Legionnaire Philip is here. Yes, Clobberin Times. Thank you so much for putting the CT in there. And Legionnaire Quagnar is also here. Thank you so much for being here. Who else we got? We got Phil is here. Yes, long live the Legion. Thank you. Classic Comics is here. Good evening. FK put the CT in there. Thank you. I guess anybody. Plus Sean's doing well. Can't be here. Yeah, he knows. it's all Sean is like it. It's fine. It's just there's just some personal stuff. It's nothing like he's handling it. It's okay. Sorry to hear that. That's for I guess that's for the flooding here. Yeah. Craven's out this Thursday. I got my tickets. J-Man mom. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, she is just distraught over it. Like it's just crazy. I had a flood here. It took out that room behind there and my bathroom too. It flooded up all of that from above. I'm on the 22nd floor, and the one above me is the penthouse, and that guy flooded. When I took an apartment or a condo on the 22nd floor, I didn't think that I'd be getting flooded. That was not something that had crossed my mind. So anyway, Mark is here. How's it going? Hey. All right. Did we get everybody? That must be what pushed the movie. I don't know. I don't know what happened with it. Okay. Let's get going here. Oh, I got to put my blocker on. Hold on a second. Boom. Block that ad. Okay, so it feels like I've done so many streams. It feels like I'm just like behind on what's going on in the Legion. We don't know who the Dark Man is. We're going to find that out tonight, so that's going to be good. Let me read out the credits here, though. So this is Legion of Superheroes Volume 2, number 270. It's December 1980. We've got cover artists of Jim Janes and Dick Giordano. Who is the Dark Man? Written by Jerry Conway, penciler Jim Janes, inker Frank Chiaramonte. I know someone helped me last time. I still, hopefully that's not too bad. Colors by Gene D'Angelo, letters by Milt Snapin, and editor was Jack C. Harris. So the synopsis is more Legionnaires are taken prisoner by the Fatal Five, while other members seek clues to the Dark Man's identity from the League of Super Assassins. So this one was pretty neat. You remember buying these issues off the newsstands? Nice. I don't have any of these at this point. Let me just double check. I think we've now surpassed my collection. I really kind of I was really hardcore getting all the Superboy stuff, and then when Legion on its self title, I don't have a lot. So which one is this? 270, 271. I don't have any of these. I actually have 273, and I have 275, 76, and like 280. But then after that, I've got like 286, 87, 88, 89. It starts to get it's very like sporadic at this point. So I'm not even going to bother going through the box to pull them out because, well, tonight I don't have any of these. So there you go. The Dark Man is Liam Neeson. That is correct. Well, actually, FK, the Dark Man is Bruce Campbell. At the very end of Dark Man, if you recall, Bruce Campbell turns to the screen and he's Dark Man. Bruce Campbell was Dark Man at the end. Yes. Option B, burst pipe. And she was out for an hour and came back. So it was pumping for an hour. I like that. They're cheap on eBay. Yeah, it's not, dude. I haven't gotten them. It's not because I don't have the money to get them. It's that I've been trying to hardcore get the Superboys first. I'm trying to finish. I'm trying to get the Superboys, get that done, and then just go heavy Legion. I'll be good. Moldivore, yeah, it could be. You haven't seen Darkman? Oh my God, that's a Sam Raimi movie. It's bloody awesome. It's like super awesome. All right, who is the Darkman? Well, let's get into it. All right, so they were trapped. The Legionnaires are trapped in this bubble here. They can't seem to break out of it, so they're trying different things. Shady, your eyes were made to see in the dark, were they? Yeah, I guess they were. Maybe if you look at your surroundings, we have a better idea of what we're up against. So she's kind of looking out into the darkness, and there's like lots of weird kind of creatures out here. And And Monel's like trying to, bop his way out pretty much. He gets a thwack. He gets a thwack though. Our sphere prison is made of solid neutronic matter. It's like, okay, even your great strength, not even your great strength can shatter it. Wow, that's crazy. It's like maybe the Fatal Five has won this time. I don't know. They may have won. They could have won. Was this how many Legionnaires they can get into bubble? I know. How many can you get in there? Get them all in there. Get them in the bubble. All right. Well, you know what? Wildfire. Let's go. Let's blast the crap out of them. It's like, okay, the sphere may be a form of energy, but so am I. Look at this. Is this like almost like a Kirby crackle? A little bit of a Kirby crackle. Just little shades of it. I thought I was tough. Wow. That baby took all I had and it threw it right back at me. We are beaten. Yep, they're beaten. That's it. That's the end of the issue. They're done. Shrinking Violet, for a lady whose specialty is getting small, you've got a big heart. So it's like, look, the best way to resist is to find out how we got here. Shady. How do you and Monel get picked up? So a little bit of a flashback here. Of them fighting Validus. This is last issue. Thank you. Sounds like the same sort of sneak attack that took us out. It's like, we're at my parents' place, just found out that my mother had been nominated for president of the Earth. So she's going to be the president of the Earth. When Mano and Tharok showed up and started blasting. Here, this is the Projectra's outfit is all filled in here. It used to be bare-chested, and now it's all filled in. But long story short, they got captured. So it's like, does it matter, Princess? Knowing why won't get us out of here. Well, we needed to recap the last issue, Colossal Boy, so this is the easiest way to do it. No, but perhaps my Legion emergency monitor signals will. Jackie, remember where we are. Yeah, it's not as good here. We wish they had him back. Yeah, really. His mom will be president of Earth. Or maybe she can pardon him if he does anything bad. That's right. She can. Why not? Timberwolf in his blue costume. I don't know what's going on here. Blue and that was weird. Blue and that was just obviously a color mishap. Blue and gray. It's Batman. And maybe they thought it was Batman because he had the horns. Like he has the ears there. All right, so outside they're in there's all these creatures around them, so they're totally stuck. That's good. Yes, she would definitely need assistance. He was born Bryn Londo on the planet Zune, where his father used an experimental Zunium ray to give him great strength and super agility. Now he is Timberwolf. Dun, dun, dun. Look at that. He's got pointy ears and pointy hair. It all goes into one pointy. Yeah, it's a good. Yeah, Timberwolf. He's great. One of the best Legionnaires. Everyone likes Timberwolf. Timberwolf, I thought you were in your quarters. What's wrong? Perhaps a great deal. So if you remember last time, Timberwolf got the call. He got the emergency call, and he didn't notify the other Legionnaires. He went off on his own. It's definitely a Wolverine style move there, going off on his own. Brilliant. Yeah, he's Pointy Wolf. Hold it. You answered an emergency call alone? That's a flagrant violation of Legion rules. I don't care about your rules. I was a loner before I joined your group, Lightning Lad. I can be a loner again. No. Now, do what you want. Report or not. It's like, well, you already know my answer, Bryn. Let's have your report. So a little bit more just of what's going on his side of it. This is sort of his take of it. Blast that Londo. Thinks it's easy to be a leader. It's tough. It's so tough that like half my skin turned yellow, and then the rest. That was weird. Timberwolf versus Wolf. That would be an interesting battle. I know he's unreasonable sometimes, but Sister Deer, don't bother defending him. This time he's gone too far. So Light Lass tries to kind of stick up for Timberwolf a little bit, and Lightning Lad gives her the business. Stay out of this. I like how Satin Girl tried to step in. Garth, this is neither the time nor the place for an argument. Stay out of this, Imra. This is between my sister and me. If you can't talk some sense into that lover of yours, he could be finished in the Legion. Right now, he's at the Alon apartment. You better get dressed and head and go over there. See that he doesn't run off on his own. And she's like, anything you say, brother dear, with the cold font. Yeah, it's all of a sudden jaundice. Wait a minute. He was Lone Wolf. Yeah, like, come on, he's Lone Wolf. Lightning Lad gives the finger. You better watch out right there. All right, so they get caught in this net here. Fatal 5. This is the green kind of Emerald Empress's net. Classy Empress using her Emerald Eye to fix up an energy net in the Legion's own lobby. Pretty good. And it looks like we've netted ourselves a pretty catch. Mano and the Emerald Empress, 2 of the Fatal 5. Here? Well, how could they be here? I'll worry about how they got here later. First, I've got to try to burn through this net. A lightning bolt should do it. This net is made of super conductive wire. Wow. And it's been grounded in that metal statue of Feralad. Oh, cool. That's pretty good. This is cool. I like this page. As soon as I get into space, it's really neat. Saturn Girl doesn't hear her husband. She's lost in her thoughts of her own. So she's just lost her in her thoughts here. A telepath, she is receiving images from the minds of Mano and the Emerald Empress. Strangely, she notes they do not understand why their leader, Tharok, has ordered the capture of all Legionnaires. Yeah, why has he done that? How many Tharoks are there? Look at this. Why is there so many of these guys? They should. They're doing Lightning Lad. Todd McFarlane's doing Lightning Lad. I don't know if you guys saw that. I don't know if he's going to do other Legionnaires, but that's pretty neat. Poor Feralad. Yep. Yeah, Feralad's good. She has a headache. Yeah, she's getting the visions here. The mental thoughts. Oh, what's going on? All right, so back over here. Through the Empress' eyes, Saturn Girl relives the capture of Mon-El and Shadowlass, and then before contact fades. You saw it? Unimpressive? What'd you see? Tell me what you saw. She picks up one last memory, the name of the being who Tharok calls his new partner, the Dark Man. Da-da-da. Who is the Dark Man? We're going to find out. Legion emergency. Open your mind for telepathic information implant. Never mind, I understand. Transmit. It takes only a millisecond, and then Saturn Girl's image is abruptly cut off, and a moment later, someone's breaking in. The Persuader and Validus. Oh my gosh. Then everything Saturn Girl told me telepathically is true. You Legionnaires, you have a choice. You can come with us alive, or you can be carried out a corpse. Choose. I guess, maybe she wants to be a corpse. I don't get it. You forget my third choice, Persuader. I can fight. I think Light Lass got a lot better in this one because I never saw her as someone who is formidable, really, but she's using a lot of tricks here. And I feel like she could definitely be better if they just gave her more chances to do stuff. Liam Neeson. Yeah, Liam Neeson is Darkman. Lamont Cranston. He's the Shadow. No, it's not. Yeah, it's not Lamont Cranston. What was Green? What was Darkman's name? I remember it. It was what was Darkman's name? Was it? I feel like it was Lamont or something like that, though. Darkman. Oh, Peyton. Yeah, Peyton Westlake. That's right. It was Peyton Westlake. Oh, I know. Yeah, that's right. Good fight here. Wench. So she made, okay, so she used her powers here and then made it so that the axe actually hit Validus. So my atomic axe struck Validus a glancing blow. So now Validus is like, what the heck? It's like, you hit me. That was nice. And then now they're fighting each other. So that gives her a chance to get out. It's like Light Lass is escaping. Validus is, so she can't really beat the two of these guys. Like there's no chance for her. So this was a good move. Get them kind of against each other here. Validus is too enraged to listen to Persuader yet. So basically, as soon as Persuader nailed him, Validus just kind of lost his mind. So that's going to give Light Lass her chance to jump away. Looks like Fantastic Four. Remember when Invisible Girl had that Fantastic Four outfit that was kind of like that more revealing one? It looks like that. Yeah, they did a good job with her in this one. Yeah, I would have thought Wildfire make a better Legion action. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, Light Lass, hardcore. Yeah. At last, no, terrible. I have to reach Bryn. Garth said he was at the Alon apartment. Go. Let's go. So she's flying off. There's Tharok. I always thought Tharok would make a cool figure. Yeah, she had the 4 in her outfit. That looks like Invisible Woman. When she was, remember, yeah, I think it must have been the 90s where she had that really, the skimpier outfit or whatever. Oh, does she get even better? Nice. Yeah. This is first time. I shall rename these streams first time reading whatever. Those always get good views. First time reading Fantastic Four. Legion of Superheroes. Okay, so Tharok sees her go off. Blasts her. He acts with electronically augmented swiftness, firing a proton blast from his mechanical left arm. So there you go. Here comes Bryn. This place was hit by a tornado. Question is why? After so many months of silence. All right, talking to these folks. Do those madmen need a reason? It's like, we are having a celebration for our son, Jim. So remember his mom it was nominated, and then she is going to become the president. So they were having this whole little party here, and then they busted in and just they basically just all got lost. Like they just got teleported away. Didn't she go back to red hair? I don't know. Well, let's see if somebody knows. He is related to The Rock. There's Tharok and The Rock. They're both the same. Bryn, thank the stars I found you. There's been more trouble. So here we are in the ocean here. So this is the Dragonbane. The name of the ship is pretty neat. At the same moment, several thousand kilometers eastward, where the spacecraft called Dragonbane skims over the storm-tossed Atlantic. Oh, yeah. Can you imagine? They should do the Fatal 5 and you buy all 4 of them and you build Validus. That'd be kind of cool. I'm like really surprised they haven't tackled that. I mean, Todd McFarlane has made like 400 Batman toys. Like he could have easily made Fatal 5. And they had that Fatal 5 movie, which I didn't watch. Did anyone watch that? Did anyone watch that Justice League versus the Fatal 5 movie? I don't know if that was any good. I own it, but I never watched it. It's her blonde period, so she's going to be going to redhead. So here's the 5. So You promised us profit from this. So now, okay, so here's your Dark Man guy in here. Nicely done, my fellow travelers. You have disposed of 8 Legionnaires in less than 10 hours. Wow, that's like 1 every hour-ish. Events progress more rapidly than I expected, but not as fast as we expected, Dark Man. You promised us profit from this venture. So far, we have taken the chances while you stayed safely there or here. When do we get paid for? This reminds me of Galvatron and Unicron, where he kept like hurting his head. Validus holding a Legion in his hand action figure. Yeah, they did the Matty Collector Legion. I unfortunately got 0 of those. Didn't get any. Clobby actually got them all. I believe Clobby got them all, which is pretty cool. And it should be visible, kid. Yeah, so it's like, so they're still not showing them. Be warned by this, Tharok. You dare make no demands of me. When the time has come, you will be paid what you are owed. That doesn't sound good. That does not sound. That sounds like they're not going to get paid, I think. I don't think they're going to get paid on this one. And I'll put a CT in there as well. 1 hour later, half a world away, literally, I called ahead on my Legion comlink, Bryn. The prison authorities are expecting us. So they're coming to talk to the super assassins. Remember these guys? Yes, here they are. Just in case if you don't remember them, it's Block Titania, not the Titania you might know, the Silver Slasher, Mist Master, and Lazon. Lazon has Lazon Prime, comes with free shipping. Powerful, committed, and full of hate. Even if they agreed to lead us to the Dark Man, could we trust them? So they know who the Dark Man is, and we've got to figure it out. We don't know who the Dark Man is, so we got to talk to these guys. So Light Lass is here. Well, there's only one way to find out. That is answered swiftly and brutally. Never. Speaking quietly but intensely, Alia explains why she's come, ending with a request for assistance. So basically, they're like, no, we're not going to help you. Slasher speaks for us all. You made a mistake by coming here. It'll cost you your life. That electrified grid can protect you from the Silver Slasher, but it won't stop Lazon or me. He called the head. It was the head of Alfredo Garcia. Yeah. Bring me the head of Alfredo Garcia. Perhaps the grid won't affect someone who can turn them to mist at will. But the grid is not this person's only form of defense. Ooh. Prisons. Hey, Edward, how's it going? Yeah, I was surprised. And actually, and you guys can let me know what your thoughts are. Because once they reveal who the Dark Man is, I don't understand how he has more power, though. I may have missed something. Okay, listen to the Warden Legionnaires. He's telling the truth. We won't rest, any of us, until the Legionnaires who killed our planet are dead. So this is that whole misunderstanding, which we're going to get later on with Block. But Block, and then finally he turns back. Block says, I will help you, Legionnaires. As to whether you may trust me, that is something only you can decide. Do we have a choice? Let's tell the Warden and get his permission. Block, come aboard. So Block's gonna go with them. I like Block. This guy's really neat. Silver Slasher, that's the name, yeah. Okay, let's cut back to our Legionnaires in the bubble here. They just Colossal Boy's trying to break out or whatever. It's no use, Colossal Boy. The sphere's walls aren't stretching no matter how big you grow. So Projectra is like, I have a thought. The sphere was made to withstand attacks from within and water pressure from without. Have you taken a good look at these things out there? It's like, yeah, they're pretty crazy, right? It's like, what would happen, I wonder, if the pressure on this sphere from outside was suddenly and dramatically increased? It might crack like an eggshell. So she's going to use her projection powers to make more creatures so that the other creatures get scared and fight them. Yeah, this is Block. Block he's going to be, well, actually, I think by the end of tonight, he's a full Legionnaire. Let me see. Yeah, I think he becomes a full Legionnaire. Yeah, he's gonna be joining. I'm just looking at my notes here. And dude, they're super expensive on eBay now. They're like really expensive. It's really crazy. They live in a bubble ATM, yeah. Okay, so she makes another snake thingy, for example, and they start fighting each other. And they literally smell. So it's like okay, so there's the other one, and then there's the bubble, and then this thing comes to attack, and literally like wraps around the thing and like crushes it. The first action figures you ever had the mittens. Oh yeah. You're talking about like the Migo? I had those too. The oven mitt gloves or whatever. Yeah, I had those. Migo was awesome, man. The Migo figures were cool. Surprise, big guy. Boom. So now Colossal Boy punched this thing. I like all these panels in the water. It's really neat. Speaking of which, okay, Block. Yeah, Batman with the gloves. Yeah, mittens. Yep. It's a John Travolta. It's a good thing you like Block just saying. All right. I like Block. I thought he was so awesome. His entire thing is really cool. It's coming up. Okay. So back to these guys. Okay, here they are in their ship. They're orbiting. I am receiving the signal. We almost missed it because it's not coming from a landmass as we expected. Uh-oh. It's originating somewhere in the North Atlantic. I'm bringing us down. Simultaneously, aboard the Dragonbane, Validus does not like. I don't know how you do his voice. None of us like the situation, Validus. Tharok acts like he's the Dark Man's slave. It's like, but we're not. Blast his eyes. We're no one's slaves. So he's pissed. Mano is pissed. I want to know what sort of hold this Dark Man has over Tharok. Those headaches Tharok gets, for example. Why did they... Hey, what's happening? Suddenly there's no gravity, like we're being tossed like balloons. What? Is it? It's not just us, it's the whole spacecraft. Okay, this is crazy. So, okay. Azota confirmed the Persuader's speculation in a prison compartment where Saturn Girl and Lightning Lad stand chained and gagged. Saturn Girl receives a telepathic image of her fellow Legionnaire, which she shares with her husband, Lightning Lad. While not 100 meters above, okay, Bryn, I've made mental contact with Saturn Girl. They're locked in a cubicle on the 3rd level. My anti-gravity power should soften up the Dark Man and Fatal 5. Like, that's crazy. She's like she's made it so light. Brought in Reflecto. Oh, I said slave. Yeah, slave. That moment is now. Okay, so if there ever was a moment for the 3 of us to attack, that moment is now. Boom. I don't know, like, why is Block's leg the same color as this text here? Yeah, at least Light Lass is doing one. This is the most she's ever done, I think, like ever, since I've started reading these comics. This is like the most that she's ever done. I'll go first. Here comes Timberwolf. There may be booby traps. Yep. He jumps over. Give me the best chance to survive. He jumps over that. Behind the walls. I like this kind of flipping. That's cool. Some sort of central chamber with controls. Oh, here we go. Are you ready? Wait a minute. Dark Man. What the hell? What is the Dark Man? It can't be, but it is. You're Tharok. You're Tharok. A whole Tharok. Congratulations, Legionnaire. You have entered my sanctum sanctorum. It's like, allow me to introduce myself. I am the Dark Man. But perhaps you know me by another name. What? So I don't understand how a full Tharok can have all these powers that he's going to have. That seems really weird to me. They gave her a bigger paycheck from here. Yeah. Weird. Okay. Let's go to the next one. What is the Dark Man? Oh, give me a second. I feel a sneeze coming on. Nope, I think it's gone. I hate this, as this happens all the time. All right, let me try to get through the credits, and then I'll take a quick break for it. Legion of Superheroes, Volume 2, number 271. This is January 1981. The cover artists are Jim Janes and Steve Mitchell. Written by Jerry Conway, penciled by Jim Janes, inked by John Calnan, colors by Gene D'Angelo, letters by John Costanza, and editor is Jack C. Harris. All right. Oh, really? That's weird. So issue 271 had cheaper paper. Okay, that's weird. I feel like Light Lass's hair got longer. You don't understand, Legionnaires, Tharok and Block are our allies. Like, what? But he's from the Super Assassins, and he's the leader of the Fatal Five. Well, what's going to happen? Okay, so here's Tharok, a full version of him, fully human. So obviously, he's a clone or something, right? Like, they're going to explain what it is, but I don't understand how he has all these extra powers. Let me see what I wrote here. Dark Man, Mind Reader, yeah. Siren Girl, yeah, they try to explain. They explain Dark Man that he's like a clone of Tharok, like just the full human part of him, though. So he's a full human version, kind of like feels like a Lex Luthor kind of a character as well. Oh, hey Matthew, how's it going? Thanks for coming on. She can turn the world on with her smile. Yeah, that's right. She can make something heavy and suddenly make it seem real light. Well, it's Light Lass, and you should know her. She's... Damn, I can't... Give me a lyric to finish that off. Light Lass got the... Yeah, she got the book. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, well, you know, I was a bit thrown off. I did not guess that he was a human version of Tharok. So that was good. That did get me. And you got Timberwolf here, who's caught on to him. It should be obvious, even to your own limited logical abilities, Tharok did not change. Ergo, I am not Tharok. Oh, man, that makes sense. He's got the friggin' rovers here from Prisoner. What the heck? Escape is not an intention, Legionnaire. merely relocation to a more suitable stage on which to perform your final scene. Yeah, go light, let's go, light, let's go. Go light. Timberwolf climbs up on the stuff, and all you need to is go to the water bottle. Like that, you need to go to the water bottle. Okay, every time he climbs to do a drink from my poo bottle. It's just water today. Okay, he read my mind. So he read his mind. I don't understand. Did he actually read his mind? Is there anyone in the chat that knows this? Like, I mean, this is crazy that this The Rock clone, Darkman, is like super pumped. I really like these Timberwolf pages where he's like jumping and flipping around. This was awesome. This reminds me of the how Frank Miller was doing those Daredevil pages with such great, just like the flow of it, really cool. He does get captured here though. There's Lightlass. When Block and I boarded the Dragonbane after disabling her, we should have stayed together as a team, right? Well, that's not going to happen. Got to spray him with water. Down, Timberwolf down. You can give him climb up, go for a drink. Yeah, I got you. Spray. Oh, I understand what you're saying. You're not supposed to do that with cats. That's really irritating to them. I think they'll start to mistrust you if you do that. It's due to the radiation his clone absorbed. It changed him. Okay, I gotcha. It'll be explained in a few pages. Yeah, I know. I just didn't get why does that equal power? It's just weird. Okay, so anyway, here comes Lightlass, and there's Emerald Empress. I mean, with the eye shooting. This was kind of neat too. Again, with the Emerald Eye of Ekron, she can manipulate matter and energy. Good, yes. But when it comes to manipulating energy, I'm no slouch myself. So she made the wall here go light, and it goes onto the eye, and it blocks it. So now it's just kind of like shooting everywhere. Jim James moved onto animation. Oh, really? That is so cool. Timberwolf over Wolverine. I would have to say, well, Wolverine is like my second favorite Marvel character, so I would have to say Wolverine. Because I grew up with Wolverine, I did not grow up with Timberwolf. I'm only learning about Timberwolf now. It'd be hard to say if I had both of them in my life at the same time. Arkham, what's going on, dude? How's it going, man? Have you been watching The Penguin? I know you're a Batman guy. I thought The Penguin was a very good show. Recommend watching that one if you haven't seen it. And anyone, it was a good show. It's not really the Penguin from the comics, but it was a good show. Stop! I command you. It obeys, but the distraction has done its work. Lightlass has slipped away. So Lightlass has been very crafty. Last issue and this one. Really damn cool. You saw it was very good. Yes, it was very good. You respect. Oh yeah, it's. I didn't know who Timberwolf was until 70 episodes ago or 70 weeks ago. So not maybe about 80 weeks ago, because I started to read Legion, and then I decided to do a stream on it. Actually, the first Legion comic I ever read was the 197 Superboy. So that was the first one I ever read. And Wolverine I've been reading my whole life, and I've still got Wolverine comics. I just got this week's release. Yeah, go Lightlass. Yes, Lightlass is doing awesome. Her Timberwolf, lots of spotlight stuff here. These guys are just all captured. I like Block a lot. He just seems really neat to me. So they're all tied up and chained up and trapped here. Imra looks worried, and I don't blame her. For some reason, the Fatal Five has attacked and captured 8 Legionnaires. Imra and me, plus Colossal Boy, Wildfire, Shadowlass, Mon-El, Princess Projectra, and Shrinking Violet. The others are imprisoned somewhere else, but we don't know where. Ooh. And try as I might, I can't use my lightning powers to shatter these bonds because they electronically absorb every bolt. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Imra's reaching out telepathically, trying to contact someone, but who? So this is kind of cool. The answer lies deep in the mind of the Legionnaire called Saturn Girl. Probing the thoughts of all those aboard the Dragonbane, she finds one mind that is strangely weakened, the mind of Tharok. Instantly, she strikes, makes a telepathic connection, tightens her control, and issues a command. Finally, Saturn Girl is doing like lots of stuff here. Come on. She should be very powerful with her mind abilities. What's happening to me? First, these weakening headaches ever since the Dark Man made contact with me weeks ago. And now I have this overriding compulsion to break into the manual override. Why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? I think they're just taking precautions. They think she has to speak, say everything backwards. So he's just writing for a paycheck. Yeah. Work to rule. To break into the Clobby thought he was a hack. Yeah. Arkham or something in this thing. Oh, I saw at the end he has like the hat and the tails and all that. So he'll get the hat and everything. He had the hat at the end and the tails and the vest and everything. Okay, so he breaks into the override. Boom. The Dragonbane is flipping all over the place here. Look at this, holding up Princess Projectra. Colossal Boy's like, I have a Princess Projectra action figure. What do we do now? Okay, so we escaped the energy fear. The Fatal Five left us in prison, and we've summoned a Legion cruiser. But now what do we do? Colossal Boy's right. We haven't the first idea how to find the five. Well, let's start aboard. Let's go here. Paul Evans is returning? Okay. Ooh, there we go. That was building for a while. Okay, but first, you folks, did Violet drown? I don't know. Yeah, where is she? Yeah, she's dead. If Shrinking Violet is gone. Where the hell did she go? Maybe she shrank down really small. She should be here. Yeah, where is she? This is like, where's Waldo? Maybe she's like really tiny somewhere. No. No, it doesn't show her. All right, so let's get aboard and discuss it, Jackie. But first, to keep you folks from dripping on the carpet, I'll give you a quick try with a burst of neutron energy. You're all heart, Wildfire. That's nice of him to do that. But seriously, Drake, we've hit a dead end with no clues and no idea what to do next. Speak for yourself, Jim. I say we take the cruiser into Earth orbit. Dun, dun, dun. $250 comics. It's too many. I think he forgot, Mark. He forgot about Shrinking Violet. She's in her boyfriend's hair. Yeah, I guess so. I have no idea, Quagnar. Chat, help Quagnar out. Anybody? Bueller? Anybody? Firestorm? Well, I mean, you think he had a run on Firestorm? Maybe. Any like Princess? Okay, so they're going in the cruiser, going in the orbit. And once we've done that, let's check in with Science Police headquarters. That's good. Let's check. Any like Princess? Yes, Drake, bad luck. Listen, Legion cruiser, explain unauthorized landing in North Atlantic at 1400 hours this date. You violated commercial airspace without proper flight plan. 14 hours, but that was before we escaped the Five's energy sphere. Obviously, other Legionnaires used this cruiser before we summoned it, but where are they now? Where are they now? What's going on? Did we see her? I still don't see her. Spider-Man? There you go. She quit, yeah. There you go, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. All right, let's go. Where are they now? Maybe we'll find something at the North Atlantic. Let's go. Dun, dun, dun. All right, back to Lightlass, who's been like the hero here of this entire comic. Get the science police to find. Yeah, can you find Shrinking Violet, man? Help us out. For someone who prides himself on his loner tendencies, Bryn can get himself into real trouble. Yeah. Yeah, the next story is in Firestorm. The next story is going to be Finding Violet. Yeah, sure. A giant multi-level computer room. This must be the brains of the Dragonbane. Just what I need. So, okay, this is kind of neat. She's actually seeing Tharok's origin in a kind of a neat way here. I like the way that they're showing this. So she's going through the computer and she's found all this footage of this certain game that they're playing here. And there's Tharok. So there's an explosion here, and literally like half of his not game, what am I saying? He was running off. Memory program. Lightning blast. I recognize this. I once saw a recording of the same scene. Yes. Tharok when he was a thief. Sorry, a thief. Not playing. I don't know why I was saying playing a game. I was thinking like a computer game. So he's running off and they blasted the crap out of him. And then half of his thing. So it's like Two-Face, but like his whole body. I now see Legion Cruiser changes appearance lines at least 5 times this issue. Hey, artists, can we have some consistency? Doesn't get good till Keith Giffen yet. Oh, yeah. I read all of those. I never pay attention. I usually follow characters. I know some people follow writers. I tend to follow characters. So I don't really pay attention to who's writing it. Like I'm always going to buy Superman no matter what. You know, I'm pretty much always buying Wolverine no matter what. Like I just read Wolverine issue 4 and I don't know who wrote it, like at all. Oh, that's yeah, like being halved or whatever. Yeah, he's literally in half here. So they make him an extra. Like, why would they just not leave him for dead? Like, just leave him for dead. Matthew says Jim James had a clean Kurt Swan type style. Kurt Swan's the best. Nobody beats Swan. Okay, so there's our boy here. So now here is the where the guy got the powers. Okay, so let me think about this here for a second. Okay, yes, this is how it happened. Tharok somehow survived the explosions, and the Zadoranians, whatever they're called, acted quickly to save his life. They built a robotic half for his ruined left side. But because they were rushed, it was ugly. Now Tharok hates humanity because of his ugliness. But wait, what's this? So here's some more. This recording shows one of the Zadoranian scientists taking a tissue sample from Tharok's exposed brain. That's never been in any police recording that I've seen. Now the recording is showing that same scientist working in his lab. Oh, gods of my fathers, I see what he's doing. He's produced a clone of Tharok's brain. Okay. The recording has jumped ahead several weeks, perhaps months. The clone brain tissue has grown. Okay. and change has become this mutated thing. Looks like the blob. Somehow exposed to the bomb's radiation must have mutated Tharok's brain tissue, and in this cloned form, it's developed a unique life of its own. Okay. Being must obey, need body, you make. Choke! That thing spoke in Tharok's voice. I don't know how it has a voice. Using its mental energy to vibrate the air around it and produce sounds. Okay, so that's how it was able to do it. But it produced it in his voice. Cool. The scientist is behaving like someone hypnotized, so it hypnotizes him. So you can see he's like blank stare. And now in that thing's mental command, he's plunged the cloned brain into the bath where it can grow and feed on the protein and nutrients. Wow. You enjoyed some of Conway's JLA in the 70s? Okay, cool. Detective Lightlass, yes. Lightlass Investigations. It's because of radiation. Yep. Radiation. Yeah, I love Choke. We got a Choke in there. Gasp is still my favorite, but Choke is definitely there. So he basically became this radiated chemical batch and became this guy. They didn't want to show the full Monty. It's just boom. Human, you are among the most fortunate of your kind. It has been given to you to act as midwife to the birth of a new life form. Okay. I'm the dark in the human spirit. Come and be the first to fulfill the destiny of all men. Feed me. Wow, he like melted the guy. Hey, Ravenscroft, how's it going? Pretty good. The Darkman, it's too horrible for words. Darkman is a life force vampire. Anybody ever see the movie Life Force? That's a great movie if you haven't seen Life Force. One word. I sense an opposing force in the cosmos. Uh-oh. Then, when I have the measure of my opposition, I will strike and destroy them. Someone's behind me. He actually looks pretty cool. You guys think he looks pretty good? You think he looks okay? I think he looks pretty cool. I know it's like Lex Luthor head, but still. Everyone likes Life Force. That's a great movie. I can't show you any clips from it, but trust me, it's a good one if you haven't seen Life Force. All right, here comes Block and busts open. So now he thinks that he's going to kill him or whatever. And he's like, is that what you think of me, Timberwolf? I told you I was wrong to want to kill Legionnaires. And I gave you my word that I would help you find the Dark Man. I keep my words always. So that's nice. Boom, here comes the Persuader. And everyone else. Legionnaires, we kill Legionnaires. No, that's not why we came. They let them go. I like it too. Yes, everyone likes it. We should I might do a stream on Life Force. How's that sound? Let's do one on that. Okay, so here comes the Fatal Five. They let him go. You'll laugh, Lightning Lad. The sad truth is we need your help. Our help? You're kidding. You're the ones who captured us and turned us over to the Dark Man. The situation has changed. Look at Tharok. He's in pain. It's the headaches he's had since he joined with the Dark Man. They've gotten worse. Obviously, they don't know I've already made contact with Tharok's mind. I'll do what I can. It's like, all right. Yeah, Block's going to... I mean, he joins the Legion next issue, so keep that in mind. Oh. Hey, Skeptic, what's going on, man? Okay, so he's having the brain problems here. I see a darkness that pains you here in your mind. Let me seal that dark place. I think I know my enemy. The Dark Man. He did this to me. He made me his slave. Yeah, Sean is okay. He's having some issues that he's dealing with. So it's not like he himself is okay. He is okay. Pretty much everyone in the situation is not good. Everyone in the situation is okay. So it's just like a time consuming thing. So, and my mom's house flooded today, so it's not great. Not having a great Christmas, that's for sure. Um, Manos vaporizes the chains, and then blows up the chains. Oh, ouch! Yeah, Liam Neeson. Yeah, I'll let Sean know. He might pop in. It depends on when he gets back, if he makes it in time, kind of a thing. Like he popped in last night. He came in at the very end last night. Um, yeah, well, the guys are there. They're there all their day cleaning out the water, and now they've set up all the fans. There's nothing we can do now. We just have to wait. I had my place flooded before too. And it's just brutal. So we got one more issue left after this, and then I'll stay on for a bit. We could just talk. But yeah, normally we take longer because Sean and I banter back and forth through all these, so the comics go a little bit faster. But even when we're done, we can still chat a little bit about current stuff. For my mom, no, her pipe burst, and it ran for 1 hour before she noticed that she was out. She wasn't at home when it happened. Dark Man, all right. They freed them. Let's go. This is awesome. I love this like team up here of all of them together running. That was damn cool. Legion. So they're all running together. You got the ship flying in. Let's move out. I didn't lose anything. Nothing. The only thing that got damaged, only one thing got damaged, and that was my Conan board game box. So otherwise, nothing else. This was like years ago. None of my stuff was damaged. No comics. Nothing was damaged. It literally flooded exactly where to not hit anything. So it was pretty good. In the main computer room of the Dragonbane, this is where the Dark Man gave us our superpowers. It's like, all right, let's go. So they're running. There he is with Light Last captured. The Dark Man and Alia as his prisoner, but he's simply standing there as though daring me to attack. I'll take that dare. What vine's shaking around me? It's a trap. It's a trap. All right. There it is, group. From here, our sensors can scan inside that big tin can, and it's showing 11 life forms. Jeez. So they're trying to bust in. This dome isn't made of plasticine. It's a dense, heavy molecule. I'll break through it. You'll see. Get it in there. Lightlass is now Jane of the Jungle. Lightlass versus Ghost Rider. I'll give it to Lightlass. I think she'd beat Ghost. I think Lightlass could beat Ghost Rider. Hey Dave, how's it going, Dave C? I'll put some links up in the thing here. Make sure you guys are subscribed to Dave C. And where's Classic Comics? Where's my buddy Classic Comics? Make sure you're subscribed to Classic Comics as well. Classic Comics. There you go. Yeah, so try to bust in. There's Darkman with his mental abilities. Obey me. Oh, he calls her female. Oh my god. You know, I bet you Darkman would get canceled if it, for that. They'd probably have to cancel him. White Last, like, how do you know? Canceled. That's it. Darkman is done. Fatal 5. And then the Fatal 5 like don't hang out with them anymore. They're like, "Oh, we can't, we don't condone Darkman's behavior. We apologize on behalf of the Darkman." He is called the Darkman, so he might get canceled for his own name. He's not a Darkman. Some forces tossing around like a juggler. Below. Good, lift them up. So now she's been brainwashed. You won't use Alia for your dirty work, Tharok. I will not allow it. Timberwolf, you slipped free of the vines. This is a nice hydroponics garden you have here, villain. Telepathically controlled vines vines might menace others, but they're nothing to me. Annoyance, eh? Then how do you classify this attack, boy? I'll show you the true power of the Darkman. You'll make a tasty meal of if a short one, okay? Here comes Blanc. Yes. Big light last issue. Female, do the washing up. Yeah. He's going to go tell her to make a sandwich or something, man. Oh, my God. They're going to cancel you, buddy. But the Darkman's eyes smolder with hungry anticipation. A forgotten ex-assassin heaves with muscles of silicon. And against such strength, not even the world 3 itself might long prevail. Not even the world tree. World tree might prevail. So he breaks the thing. There goes Tharok, or not Tharok. There goes Darkman, and then she's falling as well. And then great. This is an awesome panel. Jump, catch. Does the landing. Sticks the landing. 2 land safely and forages a 3rd with less dignity in a soil vat. Someone will suffer for this slowly. Who dares? Oh, Tharok versus Darkman. Yes. Awesome. Yeah, he's just like a silicone version, yeah. All right, Cthulhu. So got some Kirby crackle here. We don't know what happened here. Sometimes it seems the fates are merciful. For when those present can see again, as the brilliance fades, both gone? They were doppelgangers, identical twins, each with its right to exist as the others. But to put them together, and I guess neither could exist. So I don't understand. Remember in Time Cop, they're like, you can't have the same guy in the same space at the same time, and if they touch each other, they die. So it's over? Not yet, but we'll see after we take you to jail. There's a new president. There you go. Their costumes are better at this point. Yeah, I agree. Oh, 69 minutes in the 69 episode. Nice. I like it. Yeah. I'm going to be the president to the future. Awesome. To the undiscovered country. There you go. Let's go to the next one. No, it's just a clone. Yeah, Shrinking Violet was gone. Nobody figured it out. Born in 69. Nice. All right, let's talk about this one. This is Legion of Superheroes Volume 2. The cover date of February 1981. It was published in November 25th, 1980. The cover artist was Jim Janes and Dick Giordano. Written by Jerry Conway, penciled by Steve Ditko. Whoa, Steve Ditko. That's Steve Ditko. Inked by Frank C. Colorist Bob LaRose. Letterer Todd Klein. And editor Jack C. Harris. There you go. All right. Missing Violet will go on for a while. Yeah, what really happened? That's crazy. This issue was a thicker one. Okay. So this one's recruiting more Legionnaires here. All right, let's scroll. This is a great page. So you think you're the toughest, eh? You think you're the pretty tough, eh? Well, let's see what happens here. Nothing happens. He doesn't even get hurt. Well, to tell you the truth, I did feel a mild sensation, not unlike what humans call a tickle. Tickling? I love it. Tickling? It's like, listen, Rocky, my anti-energy bolts have leveled stronger baddies than you and your super assassin pals. There's no need for you to remind me of those of my former associates. I am here seeking not to destroy the Legion of Superheroes, but to join it. Okay. So we've got some new people here. Let's take a look here. We've got Talia Scott, alias Lamprey. Bertha Harris calls herself Night Wind. Bob Cohan, Crystal Kid. There you go. And then Block. Yeah, you didn't like Ditko on Legion, right? Okay, so they got to do a bunch of tests to see if they're okay to go through. So here's what's going to happen. You've got this. You've got to get your way through, and these giant kind of like cylinders attack you from like all sides. So you have to kind of get through them. So you got to get through them without getting hurt. Now the problem is that if you can't get hurt, like look at Block, he literally just walks through them. It's like he literally just walks through them. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. So and they're like, well, you can't just walk through it. It's like he just like really breaks it all apart. And look at them. They actually did the head thing. And Sunboy's laughing. It's like, well, it was due to be okay. He goes, oh no, that walking, talking rock pile just totaled our entire obstacle course. It's like, well, it was due to be phased out anyway. Way to go, buddy. So he just walked out. It's like, yeah, that's a danger room, 30th century style danger room. Oh, yeah, just a reminder to I always forget. Just a quick reminder, guys, if you can like the stream, I keep forgetting to ask that. I never ask it and I always forget. So just a reminder, hit the like for me if you would be so kind. All right, way to go, buddy. And they're like, yeah, you did it. It's like, well, he passed it. It was unorthodox, but he passed it. You five can stay here and hero worship if you want, but I'm taking a break. So like he's just taking off here. Smash the like button. Okay, so Don't let our fearless trainee leader upset you, Block. I shall not, son boy. But still, I am sorry to have upset him. How did you break those pistons, big boy? I mean, your flesh must be hard as a rock. Not as a rock. I'm a living rock. I am a rock, a living rock. So they're going to ask him about his origin. So like, what what is the origin of of you and all your stuff? He's like, I will tell you if you wish, though it is far from the happiest event of my life. My story truly begins long before there was such a thing as the League of Super Assassins. So here's the planet he was on. It was a world with no name, and a dozen moons looked down upon the planet whereon animal life had not yet evolved. So this was just like a barren planet. Then these people showed up, and they didn't know that there was intelligent life. Lytle was the best Steve on Legion. Okay. So these guys land, and they're like, there's no life forms here, no sentient life forms. They're like, we're going to call it Dryad. Dryad? It's like, okay. What better name for a place where only trees grow but no birds sing? Still, Dr. Hosono? I'm getting some strange readings. Nonsense, lad. I'd stake my reputation as a biophysicist on it. This planet is devoid not only of human life, but of even animal life. It's like, are you sure about that, Dr. Hosono? I don't know. Hosono? Dozen moons? Yeah. Surf's up, I know. Jeez. Yeah, all those guys are all gone now, eh? Like, all right, so I mean, there's no animal life, okay. For under the rules of the United Planets, no planet may be claimed or settled if anything resembling human life already dwells there. Thus, alien hover ships soon filtered across the face of Dryad, and cone horn cattle grazed its purple grasses. So they're making a bunch of crap here. So this little girl has a toy. This little girl has a toy, and it's running around. And boom, it hits this rock. And look, the rock creatures appear. Mommy, Daddy, help me. Here come the parents. And they find Block and his race. Okay. Now, this is all really cool because instead of having a war with these people, they actually coexist, and it's pretty cool. They don't just get into a big war. They actually just like coexist with each other, and it's pretty fun. So I like that. Like, we thought it best not to. So they're like, how come you didn't reveal yourself earlier? It's like, well, we just wanted to see how you guys were, figuring stuff out on your own. And so my ancestors helped usher in a new era on Dryad, helping the human newcomers to clear the land and living alongside them in the spirit of peace, cooperation, and total harmony. I like how they're riding them. I was just getting to that, my friends, and I'll have to wait. It's like, what? Coffee breaks over. Move it. Are you interested in joining the Legion, Bob, or listening to Campfire Tales? It's like, oh, okay. All right, so here's this like bunch of weird characters. So this is the prison. This is all in a compound known as United Planets Prison, where are incarcerated the very weirdest and worst of the fearsome foes of galactic justice. Here are all these weird characters. Guard, it's come to my attention we are short on protein supplement for the prisoner meals. It's like, okay, I'll look into it at once, sir. Look at these guys. Remember these guys? The Starburst bandits? Remember the Starburst bandits? They were pretty neat. So here they are trapped in here. And it's awesome because they're looking at their weapons. This is so funny. They're looking at their weapons and they're like, oh, these weapons are weird. They don't discharge anything. The actual Sunburst race or whatever, they're the ones that actually shoot the stuff, but they use the weapons to control it. So it's like they don't need the weapons. They're like, oh no. It's like nothing happened. Then what is the name? What is the then what in the name of all the planets? Don't you see, Warden? Apparently these weapons were not the power source, simply the device through which the bandits' own natural starburst power is directed. Great stars! Oh no! I like how they talk like this, and then they kind of give you the translation right underneath. I know a cry for help, a pain when I hear one. I don't know if you do, buddy. It's a trick. Boom, they nailed them. I wonder if they actually, like, I don't think this, they just made up weird symbols. I don't think they actually made up a language for this, because it just feels like there's just one bunch of random symbols. This way. They just blow the crap out of this door. Oh, they took off. They got their vehicles. They need their steeds, though. Remember, they had those really cool steeds. So back to Wildfire. I mean, sure, he's got talent, but is he Legion material? He's so slow and awkward. Yet you've got to admit his very stolidness helped us defeat the Fatal Five only a few weeks ago. That was last issue. So they're talking about Block. He's like, I don't know. I don't know if I want him. It's like, well, we need to test his courage. So it's like, okay, let's figure out something. So we give him a test that requires skill and courage instead of just sheer brute strength. So Wildfire is still in charge of the trainees. So Lightning Lad is giving him the benefit, saying, listen, if you don't want the guy, we're not going to take him, but we have to figure out a best way to test him. So they want to give him a test of courage. Block's feeling lower than the radium mines of Aldebaran from the way Wildfire's been riding him. Say, Block, you never did finish your story. It's all right, Lamprey. I have nothing to hide, at least not any longer. So he's going to continue the story. So everything was fine and dandy with this planet and these people. And then here's where remember there was this mistake and then the assassins thought they were all pissed off. So these are the young super assassins. So Block is saying it was our sun, Dryad's sun, and its great space-spanning tongues of fire meant that it was about to go nova. But I was too young to understand and saw only our sun's radiant, untamed. I can't read that word. So, anyways, the sun was messed up, but then the Legionnaires came to help. And they thought that the Legion caused the sun to be destroyed. Beauty. There you go. Beauty. Beauty, eh? Yeah. So that's what he thinks that they're the ones who caused it. And then these young guys, they become the super assassins. So they see it all get destroyed, and they're the ones witnessing it, and they think the Legion did it. That's that. So that was sort of explained before. Can you smell what the block is cooking? Yeah. You can guess the rest, my friends. Those other children grew up and acquired superpowers all their own at the foul hands of the Dark Man in time. In time to become the infamous League of Super Assassins, of which I was unfortunately a member. All because of a childhood misunderstanding. The scars of childhood are the deepest night wind. Sunboy's still there. They forgot about all these Legionnaires, but Sunboy is still going strong. Wildfire, I did not hear you. And I would not hear, so mine is the far greater sin. Will you accept my apology? Wow. Wildfire's apologizing? That like never happens. None is necessary, Legionnaire. Uh-oh, Aru, it's the alarm. Let's go. So they each get their rings. This is cool. So Block's ring, he can't fly. It's like it's not working, and it's like countering himself. So he can't actually wear the ring and fly. So they actually carry him. They got to carry the guy. So whatever, they got to carry him. It is what it is. While on the floating island in Metropolis Bay, it's no use, sir. Our automatic defenses won't keep those attackers out, and they're all we have. Then unless the Legion answers our telecall in time, we're helpless. Moments later, boom, here come some guys. Okay, the Starburst guys break out their steeds. Now they're pumped up. Now they're shooting with their hands, and the whole Legion's there. More Kirby Crackle-ish. Since Wildfire is composed of pure energy, he is given form only by his now torn costume. Thank you. Okay, so they have to let Block go. Dawnstar lets him go. Her wings are not colored here. So they're dropping him down. Bust through here. Sunboy and Wildfire are unharmed, but they won't be any use to us. So let's go. Sure, we will, Feather Lady. Sure, we will. So they're all coming. Now these guys think it's all war games. So they're like, "How do you like these war games? It's the Legion play. It's the Legion's playing just to test our skills. Not bad, but I wasn't fooled for a second. Me neither. Well, let's finish this battle charade by, wow, those starbursts are real. Can't stay up." So they thought it was all fake, but actually it was real. They thought it was all just a test or whatever. So they're like, maybe our overzealous applicants let us down, but here's one Legionnaire who still believes in earning a day's pay. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. Guys, make sure you subscribe to Legion of Comics. The link to his channel is in all my videos. In this one too, but I'll put it in the chat. If you like Legion of Superheroes, then you may as well like the Legion of Comics. It's just one next thing up. Oh, there's a DC omnibus for Ditko. Interesting. I'll have to let Sean know about that one. Sean will want to grab that. There's Legion's channel. Okay. All right. So there's the Starbursts guys. They're pretty cool. Here comes the block. Here comes the block. She's using the flight ring to like communicate and stuff as well, not just to fly. So flight ring, she has there's other options. There's other uses for it. So she's saying, Got 2 of them, but I owe it more to the element of surprise than anything else. It's like, time to use the communicator in my flight ring. Calling lightning lad, calling lightning lad. So even if you can, I think even if you fly, the flight ring is super useful. Like it's a good thing to have anyways, just because, of the other uses. Plus it can track guys, I think. So they think they've won. We've won. It's like, wait. Here comes the block. My name, gentlemen, is Block. I was delayed a bit because I had to deal with what is it? Thanagarian Devil Beast below. Okay, we didn't, whatever. But I should try to make it up to you now. Whoa. They're trying to, look, they're blasting the crap out of him, but no damage. You must be punished. Yeah. Thanagarian Devil Beast. That's crazy. Yeah, not a stomper. Thanagar is a silver. So they can't hurt him. They're just like, oh, shit. Do it together. Everyone's nailing him at once. Nope, no damage. Zzz, nothing, no damage. And he just smashes them back. He's reflecting our bursts. Yeah, I know Thanagar is Hawkman. Yep, I knew that. How come there's no? Should there not be? Like if Hawkman's always reincarnated, right? So would Hawkman be around, or a Hawkman? Thanagar would surely be around. You think there'd be a Hawk person on the Legion? He did it. Block turned the Starburst Bandit's own firepower against them. Nice. He joins the Legion. Done. There you go. Dial H for hero. I didn't read this. Does anyone like Dial H? Any fans of Dial H for hero? Or Dial M for murder? Both are cool. Okay, so next week's is going to be the secrets, I believe, of the Legion of Superheroes. Let me see if I have a. Yeah, I'll show you what so it's going to be the secrets, I believe. Yeah, secrets of the Legion of Superheroes. There is only 3 issues of that. There's only 3 issues of Secrets of the Legion of Superheroes, so I'm just going to do all 3. Like that'll all be in one stream or whatever. It was filler, yeah. You like those Silver Age? Never one of your favorites. Did they ever do? Let's take a look at the Maddie Collector. They look pretty good. Did anyone get these? They're probably like super expensive now. Wildfire looks cool. Let's see. Legion of Superheroes block. Oh, yeah. I know this guy. I know him better in this costume. Let me see. Oh yeah, Saturn Girl was the only one. Did they mix costumes here? Like, I feel like when Lightning Lad had this costume, she did not have that costume. He does. He does look like. I wonder if they did a braided shirt up block. He's pretty cool. Natty Collector. Ultra Boy looks really cool. Wildfire looks awesome. See if there's like a good picture. Hold on. eBay. Well, some guy's selling the whole set. It's like $1,200. Timberwolf looks good. Was there no Monel? How did they miss Monel? That's weird. Did anyone watch this garbage movie? I watched it. It's terrible. I'll save you guys time. Do not watch this. It's terrible. Oh, here's McFarlane. Hold on. Let's go. McFarlane Lightning Lad. Yeah, here you go. So it gives you multiple heads. And then you have this guy. Who's this guy? Wait, that's not the same. Oh, no, it is the same costume. Oh, no, that's not the same. What is this? That's not the same. I think I saw this one. This is the one I saw. It was woke. Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, besides that, they made Monel the bad guy. That was the worst piece of garbage ever. Yeah. That's Bendis's Lightning Lad. Okay, Bendis version. So this is not the same. This is not the same as this. This looks way better. This looks pretty cool. I might get that. I might get that. That looks actually pretty cool. Bendis Legion sucked. Oh, is that new Legion? Is that brand new? Is that like the latest one? That was like from a couple years ago? Let me see. Was that this volume 8? Oh, I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to read it. This is a Karate Kid. That's terrible. Wildfire, Starboy. I guess that's Dawn Star. Cosmic Boy, Lightning Lad, Bouncing Boy, Chameleon Boy. That's Timberwolf, Shadowlass, Monel. Who's this? Oh, is that Triplicate Girl? Wow, Triplicate Girl looks terrible. Is that Shrinking Violet? Yeah. Hey, Phantom, that looks, yeah, they're terrible. Yeah, I just like have zero interest in this. This is John Kent, right? Like it's not Superboy anyway. Oh my gosh, is this supposed to be Ultra Boy? Wow, this Ultra Boy, this is the worst ever. Oh my god, that is the worst design ever. Wow, that is the worst design. Like, geez. What the hell is this? I don't know. That's really terrible. Well, I'll tell you guys what. If anybody want to come in, there I put a link in there. If anybody wants to come, just hang out for a little bit before we go. If anybody wants to come in, use the link. I'll put on my earpiece so I can hear you if you want to come in and just chat about random stuff. Next week, I'm going to do the 3 issues. After that, we might go to 4 issues just so we have, because so we don't run out of time. I'll do the 3 secrets, and then I'll do the 4 issues going. After that, I'm going to do the 4 issues on Monday, 4 issues on Friday. So Friday will be Avengers, and that hateful person will never accept honest work. Yeah. Oh no, it's terrible. It looks terrible. This looks terrible. I can't believe it. I hate every design. This is terrible. I mean, Superboy sucks. This sucks. Just sucks. Super sucks. I guess Wildfire's like okay. Chameleon Boy is like I guess okay. Sucks. Is that Block? It's like sucks. This looks okay. Sucks. Hey, Classic.
Hey.
Hey, Dave C's here too. Hey, Dave.
Hey, guys. What's going on?
Hey.
Hello.
Hey. Yeah, wow. Oh, look at this art, will you? Jeez.
Oh, every design is garbage. Like oh my god, like
I'm glad you brought it up.
Too.
I thought it was just me for a minute.
Yeah. It's
oh my god, look at Dawnstar. Dawnstar is arguably my favorite Legionnaire, and she's like so trash here. Like this is it's terrible.
I think she's actually one of the better ones. Yeah, there's some in there that are really awful.
I mean,
those haircuts are just ridiculous.
Okay, Ultra Boy is number 1 worst character. This is the worst ever.
Yeah.
This is for sure 100% the worst. Oh my god. Wow, this is so bad. That's unbelievable.
What year is this? This new?
2020 or something?
This is
quite
new.
2021, something like that.
Okay.
Not long ago.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know the characters like you guys do, but still, that's just not good.
Well, it just looks bad anyways. I don't even, so like I've been doing this Legion stream. This is 69 episodes, and like I've only read up to whatever I've read up to. Like I've not read this is my first time reading. Clobby got me into Legion, and I said, hey, why don't we do a stream every Monday? He's like, sure, I'll do it. And then, that's how we started doing this. So I started on my own. I read about like maybe 20 issues. And then I was like, well, let's go back and start from the very, very beginning. So we've been doing it like they started in Adventure Comics 247, and now we're at whatever we're at.
This is your 69th episode, right?
Yeah.
You've been doing this for a while, man.
Yeah, about three every time. So let's look at Adventure 247. You can see where we started. 247. Here we go. So this is where we started. That was
Nice.
You can see that was 1958.
Yeah, look at the art. It's good, right?
Oh yeah, I love
Superboy.
Superboy and all this. I love these. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we started here, and now we're at what was today's. I forgot what today's. Let me see. Legion of Superheroes
Avatar up.
issue 270. Yeah, 270. So we started in 1958, and now we're in 1980.
Wow.
It
That's nice.
it was crazy to do that, to go through this. Like, it was so awesome to be like, I've now read every damn Legion of Superhero appearance like that there every appearance. Like, okay, after Adventure 247, they appeared in this, and then they appeared in that, and like we went through every damn appearance.
Dude, that's nice though. I mean, you're consistent. You've stuck with it. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Right. And you're knocking out 3 each week though, every Monday.
3 every, yeah, and I'm gonna start doing 4 because there's still a ton. Like, we're not gonna go. Clobby hated everything after Crisis pretty much. So we're not gonna do anything past that. But like, I don't have this issue. But I started reading with and the problem is it kept going back and forth. So you got to go to Superboy.
Yeah, they bled over into different different series, right?
Right. So it's like you got to go to. So basically, so when I talked to Clobby, he said start here. So this is where I started. I have a couple of copies of this issue. So what year was this? What year was this one? I can't remember. Doesn't say, or if it is, it's on a different page. But anyway, so I started with this one, and then I read like 197, 198, 199, 200, 201, 200. I got to like 220, and I was like, wow, these are pretty cool. And then I was thinking, I'm like, I don't think anyone has ever done a Legion of Superheroes consistent YouTube. Like I know like how you're going through Battlestar. Like, nobody's doing this kind of thing where it's like people just do a video saying, let's talk about the Legion of Superheroes. The Legion of Superheroes appeared in Adventure Comics 247 with Saturn Girl, Cosmic Boy, and Lightning Lad. They met up with Superboy. They had many adventures that spun throughout Adventure Comics, Superboy, and then they got their own title. Like, it'll be like a 15-minute Legion of Superheroes video. And I was like, you know what? Screw that. Let's go through every damn comic and like
do the whole comic. That's why, yeah. Well, you and Nick inspired me, and of course, Clobby, to do what you're doing, right? You got me going on setting it up and helping me out and stuff. So I always thank you for that.
Yeah, no worries.
But I was only doing 2 on Wednesdays. I was like, oh, we're done. I was going on 3 hours for 2 comics, just going through them.
That's Clobby would like it's tough. Like when we were doing the Bob Haney, the Earth B, we would just do one comic and that. But that's because there's so much absolute insanity on every page, and we'd just be laughing about it. Like, what is going on? It just became so weird. But like
that bit where Superman like creates like an alternate timeline by flipping the road. I mean, it's like, what the heck?
Yeah, he made an alternate timeline just to test the Super Sons.
How does this even work?
Like, what? Like, and it's, oh, this one's like phased out of time or something. You're like,
that's why, I've maintained for a while that because there will be, particularly starting in the 90s, you've got all these British writers who would come in and do all this sort of weird, edgy, quirky stuff like Grant Morrison or Neil Gaiman or whatever. But I tell you, when you read some of this old Silver Age stuff, this stuff is nuttier than just about anything they've
So,
thought of.
yeah.
It's just that they weren't trying to be ironic, they were just playing it straight.
Yeah, like I mean, some of these things are crazy. Even because I started with Superboy, and I don't know what issue I'm on Superboy. I started with number 1, and like it's like they're like, oh, there's this planet that was being destroyed, so he cut the planet in half, found cut the bad part of the planet in half and got rid of it. So half the planet was still good. Then he found a derelict planet, cut a half of that planet and merged it with the other one together so that they could live on one planet. I'm like, okay, maybe just relocate those people to the other planet, but also what? Like, how is this happening? I mean, like, what I like about these comics is that like anything goes. Like, you're not going to know what's going to happen. Like,
yeah, even for something straight laced like the Battlestar Galactica, the JT Kirk that I came up with, you're amazed when you're actually doing the reviews.
mm-hmm.
You go back and read them, then you read it again, right, like an hour before the show. But then when you're doing the show, you see like a million things that you missed just an hour ago, and it's like, oh my God, some of the stuff that they come up with, it's like, like real sci-fi pundits would tear into a lot of this stuff, and you can only write up audience license so much that it's either so ridiculous that you laugh or so ridiculous you actually get mad. Fan Outsider knows some of the stuff we've been dealing with. They're crazy in these comics, man.
Well, I'm going to start reviewing because I've got all the Blu-rays of Battlestar and all that. So I'm going to start reviewing the. So I saw the first like 3 or 4 episodes of Battlestar Galactica, the old show, and then my wife just didn't like it at all. So I never watched past there, and then because I owned it all, I own every Battlestar there is to own, the new, old, Caprica, 1980, all of it. I own all of it on DVD, and then I start to upgrade the old series on Blu-ray, and I'd only ever watched the new one, the new show,
like with Razor and Blood and Chrome and those
all
spin-offs.
that stuff. Yeah. So I own every single thing that there is on DVD. So then I upgrade the Blu-rays of the original Battlestar. I was like, well, let me watch these, and my wife just couldn't get into it. She likes Blake 7. She likes we just finished Persuaders, which isn't sci-fi, but she likes all the Star Trek shows, the real Star Trek shows. But she couldn't get into Battlestar. She just couldn't get into it. So I was like, okay,
interesting.
I'll just watch it on my own. So I'm gonna watch it on my own. But the next thing I'm gonna start reviewing is Space 1999 because I just got Blu-rays of that.
Yeah, I got to go back and rewatch that.
Yeah, so that I've got
seasons though, from season 1 to season 2.
I know.
Especially the montage opening for 99. It's got to be one of the best, man. You know how they do that montage, a little preview of the episode, but only really fast. Right. And the music.
Yeah, so I've seen Space 1999, like the full season 1 off of DVD, and then I never went. I started season 2, and then I knew it was different. Then I stopped watching it. So I was like, okay, let me let me go back and watch them on Blu-ray now. So and I've got they did some toys. Or some, I don't know if they weren't Migos. They were they're dolls. Actually, hold on. Let me put that back 1 second. Let me see if I can find those. Is that this? Yeah, they did Space 1999. I guess dolls. I don't know. These.
Yeah.
So I've got all of these. I found a guy selling them through Kijiji. And I got like almost all of them. I've got like at least like 6 or something. So like,
are they Migo style?
But they're not old. I feel like they're newer ones. What would I call them? Like retro or something?
Retro re-release or something?
I've got this one.
I think there were some figures back in the day. I know they had like a toy, one of the Eagles. There was an Eagle you could get.
Oh, definitely classics. Definitely classics. Yeah.
All right, Edward. Thanks, man.
A friend of mine had that.
Yeah, so like, I mean, I watched season 1. I was like, wow, this is awesome. So I was really pumped. My wife thought it was a slightly slow, but she's going to watch it with me again. But yeah, I was like, okay, I'm going to start reviewing these because I just finished Persuaders.
How did you guys feel about UFO? Considering you like space, she like.
So I really liked UFO. She did not like it at all.
Yeah, I can see some people loving it. I loved it. Some people, yeah.
I liked UFO. So I unfortunately didn't finish it because the thing is, if my wife likes something, then we watch something every night for dinner. So we'll put on something and have dinner, and then Saturday we'll have it for, we watch Saturday morning and Sunday morning and Saturday and Sunday night. So I can watch 7, 8. I can watch 9 episodes a week of a show if she likes it.
Nice.
So we've cleared Next Gen a couple of times. We've done Voyager like I've seen Voyager probably like 5 or 6 times over. Deep Space Nine we've seen like 7 times over, something stupid. Original series we've seen like 3 or 4 times over. So it's we'll just go through it.
It's better when you have a DVD because you skip to no commercials and you can blaze through it. I can get ready to start back on my Transformers G1.
We've done. Yeah, so Transformers. I've done all the Transformers. Oh, yeah. I'm up to Super God Master Force for Transformers. We're only pausing because Sean needs to pause, but we did all of G1. We did Headmasters, and now we're halfway through Super God Master Force.
Oh, well, I've been looking forward to you doing the 99, man. That's going to Space 99. It's going to be good.
Yeah, you'll see it in 23 days or something. Because I just finished Persuaders, and now I'm going to do Space 1999, and then and I've been doing a video a day. I'll give you guys a tip for your channels. You got to do a video a day. And if you think, oh, I'm going to do 5 videos today and then do nothing tomorrow, then you should take those 5 videos and spread them through the 5 days.
Yeah, definitely.
1000%. Do not do 5 a day. No one's going to watch them.
No. It's overload.
It's overload. 1 a day. If you can do 1 a day, that's perfect. Because then someone's always, oh, what did Jay post today? Like that's the best attitude.
Yeah, classics. I don't know. I missed your Conan the other day, and I had it on Notify, and it sent me, and I just forgot. I didn't look, and I was like, oh my god, I just missed it. The whole thing. I was like, oh man.
I mean, like it doesn't.
Watch it.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. As long the algorithm needs to see that you're doing something every day. So Mark is saying he loved 99 more than UFO. There's a repeat stream of 99 on YouTube right now. Wow. Well, I got the Blu-ray set. It's crazy.
There's a couple channels that do the Godzilla 24 hours. They were even doing Speed Racer, Tokusatsu.
Wow.
Whatever that was called. They had 1999 going. Yeah, so Mark's got that nailed. A couple other shows too that they did. Shout and Hasbro's been doing G1.
Yep, I saw that.
I'd rather watch it on my DVD. So. Yeah,
me too. I've been watching them on the DVDs. Have you ever seen Persuaders? This will be premiering tomorrow on my channel. My reviews. Have you ever seen? It's Tony Curtis and Roger Moore. Have you seen this?
I've seen bits and pieces of a couple episodes. I've never really sat down and watched it.
No, it was new for me.
Oh, it's a bloody masterpiece. It's like a super. They both. So it's like the title is it's a split screen, and it's Roger Moore and Tony Curtis, and they both grew up to be these super big rich guys. One in the UK and one in America, and then this judge brings them together to team them up to kind of fight bad guys or whatever, and they both have cool cars, so it's like the two awesome cars. They each have their cars, and they're and he's Lord Brett St. Clair, who is Roger Moore, and then Tony Curtis is Danny Wilde, and so they're just big rich guys that help people, and it's tons of the colorful locations, or they're always in Rome, or they're in where France or something. It's all exotic, and there's tons of women in it all the time. It's basically they're both James Bond doing James Bond things. And there is some absolutely hilarious parts. Like they're like in this mansion, and Tony Curtis is there, and he's in there, and the bad guy's in there. So Roger Moore has to come in, and he's gonna. So Tony Curtis is like, okay, I'll unlock the window, and you come in. I'll sneak down and unlock the window. So he's at the window. He's like, where the hell's Roger Moore? Like, where is he? He's not coming. Roger Moore breaks in through the front window and comes in through the front of the mansion. And Tony Curtis is like, what the hell are you doing? You're supposed to come in through the back, right? And he's like, I do not enter through the servants' entrance. It's like, I've never come in through that way, and I'm not going to. So it's like, I know, but you're sneaking in. Like he refuses to go through the back. It's like, that's where the servants enter. I do not enter mansions through the servants' door. It's like, okay, but you're not entering. Like you're sneaking in. It's hilarious. And then when they first ever meet, they're talking about some kind of drink. And like Roger Moore has one. He's like, oh, and can I have one olive? And then Tony Curtis is like, excuse me, you should put 2 olives. And he's like, no, it's 1 olive. And the guy's like, and then Tony Curtis is like, no, it's 2. Trust me, it's better. He's like, no, 1 is fine. And then he's like, are you serious? And they get into a fight, in the restaurant, and they just beat the crap out of each other. It's all destroyed. And then they're in the cop car driving back, and Tony Curtis is like, so how much was the damages? And Roger Moore's like, it's okay, I'll pay for it. And he's like, no. He goes, I want to pay half. And Roger Moore's like, no, it's only customary that I pay. And Tony Curtis is like, what do you mean? Why is it customary that you pay? He's like, well, the winner of the fight pays for the damages. And he's like, well, you didn't win the fight. And then they're going to start fighting over who won the fight to pay the damages.
Nice. So their superpower is the rich.
I'm telling you, I think it's on Tubi. I bought a $200 Blu-ray set, which has so many features, it's unimaginable. Like, I'll never get through all the features. It's crazy. It was like a $200 Blu-ray set, limited, whatever. But I think it's on Tubi for free. Just watch the first one.
Tubi's been crushing it lately.
Oh, they're crazy. Yeah. Have you seen the UK shows Champions? No, I haven't seen the Champions. But yeah, I will give you the guarantee on Persuader. If you like Tony Curtis and Roger Moore, and you just want 2 cool guys going around with all the women around and like just doing awesome stuff, and they make fun of each other all the time. Like it's so funny. Like they just poke at each other and whatever. But like, it is so good. Yeah, the Champions and Protectors. Let me see, Champions. Is that this? Have you guys heard of this one, the Champions?
I'm not familiar with it.
Let me write that down here, and I'll see if I can.
It's like a British show, I guess.
Yeah, UK. So let's go Champions. I like to discover these random. What was the other one called? Protectors. So Dave, are you doing what do you have, like a regular thing? You've got your Battlestar.
Yeah, I just did like a open Wednesdays. We're not going to do reviews. I'll probably do my Godzilla -1 special Blu-ray Steelbook DVD set that I got. I'm not completely set up here on my camera, but I finally got that in, and it's supposed to have the English subtitles. I think I'll just open this up and do an open thing on Wednesday.
That's awesome. I didn't get that one. I got the 4K.
All kinds of good stuff in it. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know. I missed out on that, and then I was just like screwed.
It's got like the 4K. It's got the regular version, the black and white version, Blu-ray, and the 4K. And I'm really stoked about it. It's supposed to have the English subtitles. I don't know if they have a couple booklets in here. So I'm definitely waiting to see, even if it's in Japanese, I'll be okay. But that's going to be cool to see what's in there.
Yeah, I wish I could get that one. No, I missed out completely on it, so I ended up just getting the 4K, like the normal 4K, which is fine. I mean, I own every Godzilla movie. Like some of them I own 4 times over or 5 times because it's like, Oh, sorry. And thank you. Remember when you did that PSA announcement for the Godzilla thing when after I did my Showa era ones for these? Yeah.
And you remember you told me that these things, I got so lucky. They stick in the back.
Yep.
and then they fall down. Over on monstersinmotion.com,
Mhm.
they sell 2 big Blu-rays that hold like 4 each. And
Yeah,
it has you've got those?
So Sean gave me one, and I made my own cover for it. So you got, okay,
Nice.
so mine
I
got
haven't got
screwed.
those. I'm gonna order those. I have a bunch of the Blu-rays
So you
discs. I just threw them in there. You know,
yeah.
I've got them where they're not just laying around, obviously.
Yeah, there's another guy who I saw this random video about this Godzilla set, and I put a comment saying, "Hey, check the thing," and he messaged me back. He's like, "Oh my god," he goes, "Yep, mine had the glue on them; they'd fallen through," and it goes, "It was so hard to get
bad.
off."
Really, I'm glad you told me that. And I meant to actually go back and do a video of it, but I'm doing it now, I guess.
No, that's
so
fine.
you can actually buy the designer Blu-ray covers on Monsters Motion, $8 a piece or something like that.
Right. Yeah, I just bought a whatever disc. Sean gave me like a 10 disc holder or something. I did the same thing with this Mad Max 4K collection. Same thing. They come in, this one. Same thing with this. You open it up and like they're slid downwards. Now, like I also get I don't know if you get Shaw Brothers. Shaw Brothers
the Kung Fu?
Yeah, Shaw Brothers Classic. Is it Classics? No, it's not Classic. Yeah. Oh, it's not the Classic. Sorry, it's Shaw Scope. Sorry, Shaw Scope. I also have these classics though.
They have a full box set.
So like this, I just got this one. So this one they're sideways, so it's okay. Like it sits this way, and they pull out sideways, so they're not going to fall through. But Mad Max, they're upside down, so they could fall through.
Gotcha.
So this one's okay. I've got, there's 3 volumes of this, and for Shaw Brothers Classics, I think there's 5 volumes. I have all of that. So I don't know if you're a Shaw Brothers guy, but they have all these.
One of my favorites. It's not the 5 Deadly Venoms. It gets mixed up with the 5 guys.
Yeah, 5 Deadly Venoms
is a different movie. It's not the 5 Deadly Venoms 5. It's another one.
Which one? The Super Ninja or 5 Elements Ninja?
God, actually, you forgive me, man. I'm having a brain fart.
So 5 Elements Ninjas where they're all. That's this one so it's the fire ninjas, the gold ninjas, and there's the water ninjas.
No, not that one.
And then 5 Deadly Venoms is the one that everyone knows with the masks.
Yeah, that's the most popular one.
Yeah. With these guys, it's like the lizard and the gecko and the it's like I can't, the scorpion, whatever, lizard, I don't remember all of them. Snake, like frog, I think, or toad. This is an awesome movie. This is in one of the collections. I don't remember which collection it's in. You ever see 36 Chamber of Shaolin?
I think so. It's been a while since I've watched a lot of these, but
this is Gordon Liu from the Kill Bill movies. This is an awesome movie. There's 4 of them. This one's really good.
Well, I can tell you, it's not a Shaw, but more contemporary one would have been something that 13 Assassins. It's Japanese Shogun.
Yeah, I have it.
It's not Chinese martial arts.
I have it. It's Japanese. Yeah, I have it. 13 Assassins. Yep, I've got that on Blu-ray. Yeah, this one.
So you get how many comes in the set? Yeah, that's one of the best movies, modern day Token movies ever. It has a 45-minute ending battle scene shot straight through.
So how many discs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, and some of them have like 2 movies on it.
Nice.
So if I get my list out, let me get my actual list, my DVD list, which is like on a spreadsheet because it's just like stupid. Let's see here. Movies, Shaw, Scope. Okay, Shaw Brothers. Okay, so I can share the screen if you want. Hold on. Stop. Remove this one. Stop. Let's go. Can I wonder if can I just share just my Excel sheet? Yeah, I can. Can you guys see that? Oh, it's going to be hard to see it. So Shaw Brothers Volume 1 gives you these movies. So Boxer from Shangtung, Challenge of the Master / and then also Executioners from Shaolin, Chinatown Kid, 5 Shaolin Masters, Shaolin Temple, 5 Venoms, Crippled Avengers, Heroes. Which one was it? 5 Shaolin Masters? That
the
one?
5 Shaolin Masters. Yeah, that's one of my favorites from all time, really, from as a kid.
So you get 12. So 12 on that one.
Nice.
Volume 3 looks like there's quite a lot. Volume 3 had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And the classics give you quite a bit. Oh, I don't have. Wait, do I have 5? I feel like I should have classics 5. I didn't write the names down of the movies. That's a fail. But look at my list. It just goes forever.
Classics, you get into all the old kung fu stuff.
I mean, I like some of it, but I'm not into it to this level. No.
That box set, that's not a bad box set. That's not nice. But some of them are kind of goofy, though, right? I mean, but some of them are really good, like the 5 Shaolin Masters and the one you put on there. I think 36 Chambers.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Like some like a lot of them are pretty damn awesome. And did you like the Peking Man or whatever?
Now, a lot of them I haven't seen. I'm gonna be honest with you. So
Yeah.
I'd have to look at the titles and try to remember. You'd have to. No, I haven't seen this one.
Mighty Pig. So like this lady, I can't show you. Like this lady is pretty much like undressed like the entire movie. I'm like, okay.
You mean like Life Force?
Like
so
Life
can
Force.
we talk? Can we talk? Can you review Life Force? Let's do a Life Force review one day.
Okay, it's 10 out of 10. There, I just reviewed it for you. Let me see if I can. I don't even know if I can show it on here. Hold on, Life Force. Let's
Classic,
see.
you know Life Force, right?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's been a while though.
It's awesome
dude.
though.
It's got a Star Trek guy in it.
Patrick Stewart's in it.
Yep. Yeah, not for very long.
I think that's the first thing I ever saw him in.
Yeah, and he smooches another man.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm gonna have to go back and watch this again, man.
So I actually have, I believe it was based on. I have the book that it's based on too. Space Vampires. I've got this book.
Yeah, Space Vampires.
Yeah, so I've got the book as well.
Read that.
Are you guys? Are you fans of Star Crash? With Carolyn Monroe.
Oh, if she's in it, I probably have seen it. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's been forever though.
Oh,
And David Hasselhoff.
Yeah, I've seen this. It's been so like classic. It's been. But you say
Yeah,
Carolyn Monroe, though. I've probably seen it.
That's just a classic B movie.
So
yeah.
so the guy who was on my stream last night, he's friends with the director, like in the sense of like he's been to his house, and the director, Luigi Cozzi, he also made the Hercules movies with Lou Ferrigno, and so they did a new book for a screenplay for what would have been a sequel to Star Crash. They had to rename everything because he didn't own the rights to use the name, so they renamed and they brought that out. So like this guy's like literally like talking to him, and now they're trying to make like a Star Crash like world or whatever. So it's pretty neat. He was on my stream. He's the guy who was on my stream. He works for or he does stuff for Antarctic Press, and he's currently translating the Yor Hunter from the Future comic book, the original Argentinian comic book. Yokai Monsters box set is awesome. I have that one too.
That's cool.
Yokai Monsters.
Nice.
Yeah, this set. This is a great set. I have this set. This is it right here. This is awesome. Now look at this one. Like, have you ever seen this? Look at all the weird creatures they've got. Yeah, there's like a whole nother world of weird things out there that like, if you know about it, it's kind of neat. You ever see Daimajin?
Yeah, I'm familiar with Daimajin.
Yeah,
that's the statue that comes to life.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I've seen one of those. It was good. It was really good. There's
only 3, and it's all 3 in one Blu-ray. Actually, I've got the figure of this too. I've got a figure of this guy. This is the figure. This is what I have. Although Oh, look at this. Reimagined, I guess. Someone.
Oh. No, I just like when his face glows.
It's like
Excuse me.
that's it's pretty neat. These are neat too. There's a lot of like neat things out there.
There was a series of these, right? I know at least 2.
There's 3 of these. Yeah,
Three.
there's 3 of them, and they're all if you buy the Blu-ray, it's all of them. You just get them all in one shot or whatever. So I definitely recommend that.
Yeah, the one I watched was really good. It's different, right? I mean, but it's just nice. It was nice.
They're all pretty neat. Did you like the Mothra movies? If you like Godzilla,
yeah, of course.
Yeah, sure. Who doesn't like Mothra?
I mean, Mothra's in every first couple of ones after he comes out with his own, or she comes out with her own, and she's in like all the first 3 ones up to Son of Godzilla.
I love the Mothra solo movie. Yeah, this one. I love this. I love her solo movie. I like this poster as well, but like it's just awesome. All right, Phil, take it easy, man.
Good night, Phil.
Good night. Yeah. That's pretty neat. So are you seeing Craven or no? Has anyone seen Craven?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it Thursday probably.
Yeah, I'll see it Thursday. Oh, there's Rhino.
I expect it to be bad.
That's Rhino, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, at least it's not a mech. At least it's like a man or whatever, right? Like
he should be like bigger.
Well, I think he is large. This is just like a weird. I don't know why it looks like that.
I was like, surely he's not that. I can see. Okay, yeah, I can see how he's really kind of.
So Calypso, I think that's Calypso, unless there's different outfits for her. Calypso's in it. Chameleon's in it. I'll say this in defense. Well, firstly, Craven's my second favorite Spider-Man villain, but I'll say this in defense of the movie. I don't like when there's a Spider-Man villain movie without Spider-Man, but Craven still was a character before he met Spider-Man. Like Venom was weird because it's like Venom only exists because of Spider-Man. So like, if you don't have Spider-Man, why does Venom have those eyes? Like, it's like, why does he have the same eyes as Spider-Man? And like, like, why is he shooting webs or whatever? Right? Like,
why does he have a spider on his chest?
Yeah, like it's like, how is that a thing? Now in these movies, they make it so that it's not really a spider; it's just like white things that you're like, it's kind of not a spider, but he has the eyes. So it's like, but Eddie hates Peter, and the symbiote hates Spider-Man.
The Spider-Man anti-hero, right? So that's probably why they did it, I guess.
Yeah, it's just weird.
His own villain, but they copied him and just made him bad.
Yeah, like they can't do, like, for example, they can't like, okay, I love my fourth favorite villain is Scorpion. So they can't do Scorpion because Scorpion only exists because Matt Gargan got into that suit in order to go fight Spider-Man because Jameson, wanted to outshine him or whatever. So you can't have Scorpion running around doing stuff before Spider-Man's there. But Craven was already a hunter doing stuff before he meets Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man's like the big challenge for him. So Craven still existed before Craven's existence doesn't depend on Spider-Man. That's my defense of the Craven movie. Plus I think the guy looks pretty cool. Yeah. So that's my defense of it. It's not like they're doing a movie where the character can't exist without Spider-Man. That was my problem with Venom. It's like, well, if there's no Spider-Man, how is there a Venom? Like, it doesn't make any sense. So I'll probably see it.
And they're introducing a lot of new characters, well, not new for guys like you, right? Or a lot of people are going to be introduced to new characters. Everybody's going to know Rhino.
Yeah.
Right. That, but maybe one of the 2 characters. So they're bringing in at least what you ripped off about 3 different characters, 3, 4.
Yeah. Chameleon's in there. Calypso.
Yeah.
At least when I looked at this, I thought, oh yeah, that looks like Craven. It wasn't like, oh, what is this character? Who is this? It's like, oh, that's this guy. It's like, oh, okay. Like, how they do that in movies where you're like, wait, who is that character supposed to be? It's like, oh, that's this character. It's like, oh, okay. Like anyone in X-Men, like when the first my wife had bought me this X-Men encyclopedia or something for my birthday or whenever, and X-Men 1 or 2 or 3 or one of those X-Men movies had come out. I don't remember which one it was. And she's like, oh, X-Men. She's like, hey, that doesn't look like anything. She's like, hey, I bought you that book, and I looked through it. She's like, which characters who are these people? I said, well, if you cut off their heads, you can't tell. It's like if you just look at their bodies, you're like, is that Wolverine or Cyclops? I don't know. It's the same. It's like you need to see the visor. Oh, that's Cyclops, I suppose. Like Iceman is just a guy, right? Like X-Men movie Iceman. It's like a guy. Like look, it's Iceman. Okay.
I see what you're saying.
Like,
I get.
Oh, look, that's Iceman. What if I told you that was Pyro or like it's like everyone looks the same, not Pyro, but like pick someone else, like pick any other character. Like, oh, look, it's whoever. I mean, that could be anybody. Look, it's Beast. Okay, sure. Like,
yeah.
And like even Cyclops. Like, I could say that's Cyclops. Oh, where's his visor? Oh, he's not wearing it. Oh, okay. I mean, like it could be anybody. It's like without the visor, like what is the difference? Like, look, that's the same thing. without his head. Who is that?
Yeah, you could take anybody's head and beat all of the same. Gambit,
right?
Although
At least with
doesn't wear the suit, does he?
Like
Gambit never wore the suit, I don't think.
Gambit, well, he's not in
he's not in those.
Yeah, he's not in, well, except for Deadpool and Wolverine, which he does look like the real Gambit.
Yeah.
I thought his face was too round.
Oh yeah, it's really stuffed. It was like felt like it was stuffed in there.
Yeah, didn't it look kind of? Look, it looks
stuffed in.
That's weird. Like he looks. I don't want to say fat. Well, he's not fat, but
hefty.
He looks like it's like his face is like bulging out of its head or whatever. It's like, give me a break.
That car fight scene was pretty good. The when they fight over by the car.
Oh yeah,
that was a good fight scene.
All the fights were good in that movie. I liked that. I really like Deadpool and Wolverine. I have only minor gripes with it, which is like, why why couldn't they have had like Omega Red or someone like they fought like the Time Vortex, whatever the hell they're called, or Time Variants. I was like, I hate those guys. It's boring and stupid.
Classic. Did you see it?
Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah.
Did you guys catch the Rob Liefeld joke?
Oh yeah.
On the store. I bet everybody did, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I read to everything Rob Liefeld does. I'm on his Facebook group. I listen to every podcast he's ever done. I buy all his comics that come out. Tomorrow is Deadpool and Deadpool Team Up issue 4, I think, is this Wednesday.
Nice.
So, I'm a big Rob Liefeld. He responds to if you're a Rob Liefeld fan, he responds to you. He responds to everything. I post a picture saying, just got this issue. He's like, thanks for supporting my career. Like, he thanks and likes every post I've ever done. And like,
imagine that.
Yeah. Well, this is why people say, oh, Rob Liefeld's trash. Okay, that's fine. But he seems to be,
not about trash.
Yeah, he likes comics. He didn't use comics to get into something else.
Yeah.
Right? Like, he's still drawing. He's still drawing. Go ahead. Sorry, Dave.
No, I've got a few. I've got to go back and read some of those too that I have been sitting here for a long time.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, we're going to end it off there. I'm going to, I'll be here tomorrow doing Dazzler. So that'll be fun. Classic. Do you have any, are you doing anything? I know you're a bit busy. Are you doing anything on your channel or?
Yeah, well, actually I'm kind of gotten past the things I was focusing on. So, and I'm actually going to do a stream, one of my Trek Talk streams tomorrow.
Cool.
This past Friday was the 45th anniversary of the release of Star Trek: The Motion Picture. So,
I love it.
I'm going to talk about that and about the Phase 2 series that never happened.
Mm-hmm. Do you like the motion picture?
Oh
yeah. I think I liked it back then when a lot of people didn't. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't critically acclaimed, right? Classic guys. I mean, I loved it for when it came out, and I always loved it. I mean, I don't understand. I think it grew on people over the years.
So I started watching Star Trek on Deep Space Nine season 7. That's when I started. The first Star Trek I ever watched properly, like I'd seen things here and there, where like I'm talking sit down and let's watch it, was Deep Space Nine season 7 off of TV. So I started with Ezri Dax, and then when I started watching season 1, I was like, Jadzia, I was like, oh, she's not as good as Ezri. I like her better. Anyway.
My age, because what in the chat earlier, I was actually born in 69. So I wasn't making a joke. I used to watch it with my dad, the original series, every Saturday at 12 o'clock.
I thought Star Trek was for nerds and losers. I was like, I'm not watching this crap.
I'm Battlestar Galactica, Star Trek, and a lot of the other ones that I completely forgot about over the years, like UFO in 99.
Never watched that. Didn't watch any of these. So I started with, so after I started with Deep Space Nine, I went back and just watched everything. So after watching everything, I did watch Enterprise from when it aired. Like that was the first Star Trek I kind of sat and watched. And when I say I started with Deep Space Nine season 7, that was in repeats, not when it was live on TV. So then the first Star Trek where I watched when it aired was Enterprise. But then when I went back, I watched the movies. I didn't watch Star Trek 1 or Star Trek 5. I watched the other ones, and I bought them all on DVD, and now I have everything on Blu-ray and 4K or whatever. But I never watched 1 and 5 because everyone said part 1 is boring and crappy and part 5 sucks. So I was like, okay. So then I finally sat down. So let me watch Star Trek: The Motion Picture, and I was blown away. I thought it was the goddamn best. I've got the art book. Awesome. I loved it. I was like, this is one of the best science fiction movies I've ever seen in my life. So then I said, you know what? I think everyone's lying to me. So I'm like, let me watch Star Trek 5. I liked Star Trek. I watched Star Trek 5. I was like, this is fine. What is everyone losing their mind? Or there's a couple of hokey bits. Oh, I'm sorry. There wasn't any hokey bits at all in the original series. Not at all. Not at no point in time was there anything silly in the original Star Trek. Not at all. Season 3, no part of season 3 was silly. No, there was no tribbles. There's nothing silly. Oh, there's a lot of goofy stuff in part 5. Oh, because there's nothing goofy in anything else, right?
I get 5 and 4 mixed up. Which one's 5? Is that
Force the Whales? You got to remember
Force
that.
the Whales, right? Yeah, and Undiscovered Country is 5, right?
Yeah. No, Undiscovered Country is 6.
6. 5's the one where they meet God.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay. And he's like, I like that one.
5 is actually the one that I think kind of captures the feel of the series, the original show, the best.
5 I liked.
Yeah, it's fun. It's
like
fun.
The whale one. Everybody loves the whale one.
I don't know. They actually did a limited re-release of the remastered version of the motion picture, and I saw it in the theater. I think it was September of last year.
Yep.
I think it was, and man, it looked great.
Yes, that's the one that they released for the 4K. So there's a 4K. And I just watched that like last weekend or the weekend before. I've seen it before. I've seen it a few times, but yeah, it is absolutely unbelievably awesome. Like you're like, wow, this looks crazy good. Like it looks like a brand new movie.
Yeah, they cleaned everything up and added a couple of new shots in. And
yep.
Because I mean, honestly, the movie that was released in the theater is basically unfinished. You know, the director wanted to, do more editing, but they just didn't have time. You know, they literally, I was just reading about this as I was doing some research for the stream tomorrow, but they were literally like, because they were literally like making prints of the movie and then would literally like hand them off, and they would take them and put them on a plane and fly them out to the theaters.
The film was still wet, is what they say. The film was still wet.
Yeah, while they were still wet. I mean, that's because they were literally working on this thing right up to, like the director. He literally got the print, like his print for the premiere, like just like hours before. And like I say, there was stuff cut out because the effects weren't done yet, and it's.
I thought it was awesome. My wife loves it too. We super love it. We're like, yeah, this is just so awesome. I genuinely like all the real Star Trek up until J.J. Abrams. I like the cartoon series. I like Enterprise. I like Voyager. I love Voyager. I know it's like Clobby would make fun of it and he'd make fun of me. I love Voyager. I don't know. I don't know. I started late. And the funny thing is that I'm way late to the game on all of these. I'm watching these. I watched Deep Space Nine, the entire 7 seasons. I watched it in like 2 months. I would wake up. I was so addicted. I woke up and I would watch 10 episodes in a row. I'd watch 10 in a row. And I was like, wow, I can't get enough of this Deep Space Nine. And then Voyager was like, oh man, Voyager's fucking great too. And I'd watch the crap out of that. And then I started Next Gen. I was like, no, Next Gen is great. And then I watched the original series. Like, well, original series is the best. It's like I watched Enterprise. Like, this is except for season 3 where I thought it dipped. But then I was like, the Enterprise is awesome. So the only thing I don't like is the last episode of Star Trek Enterprise, which I thought was so stupid.
Yeah, no one really likes that episode.
Yeah, that's crap. Otherwise, I don't mind that Spock's brain. Like Clobby would always be, oh, you even like Spock's brain? Like, I like Spock's brain.
They always
I don't understand. It's great.
Show. If you followed that, everybody, you'll remember that, right? You always played that little clip.
What's the one the I feel ya, the Eden one, going to Eden or whatever. Yeah, that's cheesy, but it's all right. I mean,
I just remember all the crazy episodes like Mud. Who can forget Mud? And
he's awesome.
Salt Vampire. I remember the Salt Vampire was awesome. But I got what box set do you have? I know you're gonna have a box set of the Star Treks, right? So I picked up these not too long ago.
Yeah, I've got those. I've got all those. Yeah.
Yeah, and but you can see the original
and you can
flip back and forth to see the enhanced with it. This is pretty good. I like being able to do that. So
yeah. Whatever it is, I have the best version of it. I just keep upgrading it. Like as soon as Star Trek Motion Picture 4K, gotta get that. Like whatever it is, like Star Trek, Doctor Who, Blake 7, I upgrade every time there's a Blu-ray. So I'm like, oh, I'll just upgrade it again. Like I bought, even Doctor Who, I bought a few times.
And that's one of my all-time favorite soundtracks too. The music of that movie is just fantastic.
Which one? Motion Picture?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think I have it. Do you have it? Do you need me to loan it to you?
No, I've got it.
Okay.
I like that boom, wow sound. If you remember that boom when they show V'ger from outside that noise, awesome. Boom. It reminded me like when I first watched Alien. I
love Alien.
Jerry Goldsmith's that mood setting type of music. Oh, that's the best, man. Because now music is just like every minute of every it's like sometimes it's like stop playing all the music so I can watch the damn movie.
Or it's just drones. It's like they just have drone music. It's like
yeah.
All right, Dave. What have you got going on?
Like I said, Wednesday is kind of open because we finished Battlestar Galactica last week, and this week I might just do a video on the Godzilla -1 box set that I had here that I was showing you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Open that up, but I don't know if I'll do it live, but I might just do the video and then open it for Wednesday at 9. Yeah, you can do a premiere. I think you've been doing premieres, right?
Oh my God, I'm booked up to I'm booked up to all of this month with Persuaders, and then I've been doing Wonder Woman Wednesdays. I'm booked up to March on every Wednesday for Wonder Woman because I just keep because you can set the premiere date.
Yeah, you can set the premiere date. And then I guess on the 18th, JT Kirk and I sent you a Twitter invite for you and Sean. I know how busy you are, but I wanted to thank you. We're doing comic book ads, the cool old school. Awesome. Did you buy this? I bought this. Did you want to get this? Or
right.
Did your friends buy this? And just kind of BS for a while. That's on the 18th on Wednesday. Other than that, nothing going on, man. But I just wanted to come on and say thank you for your support and help.
Yeah, no worries.
Nice to meet you too, Classic.
Oh, nice to meeting you too.
Yep.
Okay. All right, boys, that's it. We're going to go. I'll see everybody tomorrow, hopefully for Dazzler. Until next time.
Good night.
Hey, friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.